And welcome to Donington Park for some USF 2000 action. And this will be my first race on the new pedals. So pretty excited about this. Kind of a light week this week because a lot of the series are at places that are kind of blah. So it gives us an opportunity to drive some things that we normally don't get to drive on the channel. So we're going to start with the USF 2000. And then play it from there. Also depends on how hungry I get, whether I stop after and then come back, or if I carry on with another race before having dinner, because it is 5 o'clock here in Nashville. So I'm definitely a lot quicker with these pedals, but I'm not nearly as quick as these folks. So a little bit slow. So 26 registered. Don't know if we'll have 2 splits or not. So some pretty interesting track selections this week. So for the GT3 crowd, IMSA's at Long Beach, VRS Sprint Endurance and GT3 Fixed, Lime Rock, the classic layout, as in no chicanes. Indy Pros at the Nordschleife, as in, the green hell at the GP circuit. And ESS and EES is at Monza. Skippy and Formula Renault 2.0 is at Interlagos. F3 is at Bolton Park, no chicanes. And V8 supercars, I'm trying to remember where they're at. I don't know if they're at Hockenheim this week or next. And so, kind of a light week, but we do need to get ESS in, V8 supercars in, and Formula Sprint in to keep on the schedule. So 2 splits. We're the number 9 car. And we have a Division 5 driver, 2 Division 5 drivers. So I expect them to be pretty quick. So I am so far still trying to come to grips with these pedals because the braking is so much more precise. And so what's happening is because I'm driving faster, things come at me quicker and having to make that adjustment. So a lot of that is the throttle is really short. So it's like, boom, on the gas, off the gas, on the gas, off the gas. In the brake, with it being load cell, there's a lot more granularity and feel to the brake. But it's definitely helping. So this week, the good Lord willing, I'm hoping that we will be driving some of the junior formulas. Partly to get the feel of driving with left foot braking. Yes, we have moved over to left foot braking. And so there's a lot of learning ahead for me. But I figured to start now, knowing it will pay off for future stuff to come. And so we'll start here. And this series I really like. First race of the week, Tanner McAuliffe and Greg West, iRacing employees, were racing this car around here and having a good old time. So it's a fun little car. So let's go ahead and qualify. We're going to set our brake pressure at 54. And let's see if we can avoid getting into carnage.
37 miles per hour. Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. Okay, Dwayne, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
But yeah, getting used to left foot braking. Yeah, they knew the schedule was messed up this week. So left foot braking, load cells. And here we are trying to figure it out together. But in practice, I'm definitely getting the speed benefit. And what I really like about these is I can get on the gas much quicker. So, and knowing that Matt has these pedals as well is really beneficial to me. All right, here we go. Ah! Gosh darn it. All right, reset.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
Please tell me they're not... No, ESS is not at Tsukuba Short. I don't think they're at Tsukuba Short. That's not an FIA Grade 1 circuit. So I want to talk briefly here about something I'm going to be participating in on April 30th. And that is the Captain Tom 100 Challenge. Captain Tom of fame, raising all that money for the British NHS by walking 100 laps in his garden at age 100. All right, I got 1 lap to get this right. So I'm going to be raising some money. Well, brakes are so good in this car now because I can feel the pedal. Just want to make sure I get this in the field. Because right now there's 10 qualifiers.
New fastest lap for Reynolds, 107.4.
Okay, so 107.4 is a second faster than my fastest lap. But right now I'm just trying to get it in the field. A second off of my pace. P6, that's not terrible. Not terrible. We've put it in the field. So yes, the Captain Tom 100 charity race, and what the progenitor of snail racing, Annie Rabbits, is doing is driving 100 laps of Mount Panorama. So they haven't finalized the 7 cars yet. If you sign up and register for the race, you get to nominate a car. And I would like to drive an open wheel car, but it's not going to be a Skippy. I'm actually going to try to get either an F3 or an Indy Pro 2000 and drive my 100 laps in that. It'll do 2 purposes. One, I'll get to really learn about a car that I'm interested in driving next season. And the other part is it's just different. And I would like to drive something different. So, checking in. Lots of 109s. I know I can do 108, so if I get a little bit of luck, I may have some pace in the split. So other thing for those on the YouTube who watch this after the fact, mountain trout racing concerns. No, it will not be the IR01. No, I would like to live. And I got the Indy Pro 2000 recently, and I definitely like that car. It is very similar to the USF 2000, but it can get out of its own way. And that makes sense. Both chassis are F4 spec chassis from the FIA. The difference is this car 170 brake horse, the Indy Pro is 270. So that extra 100 horsepower is really nice. This car is slightly too slow for Mount Panorama when you get it down the Conrad Straight. So, but yes. I believe they are the identical chassis. I think it's the something in the motor and the electronics is a little different. I believe they are very similar, if not identical. And they look the same from the back. Put it that way. They look the same from the back. So, yes, it's the arrow that I am banking on. Obviously, you could do F3, but I think the Indy Pro 2000 is slightly easier to drive, especially after you've driven the USF 2000. You have a better understanding of what the car is going to do at certain times. So, but yeah, mountain trout racing concern, 24 hours of Nürburgring. We are looking to try to get 6 drivers. As far as I understand, we have not decided a car yet because we're waiting on BOP.
That's the end of the session. P8.
I'll take P8. And yes, F3, the drivers are bonkers. They're bonkers in F3. Indy Pro seems to be much more, much nicer and more approachable. And the community on the forums is better too. That's why I'm looking to, because now that the Formula V is being into existence, I have an idea about, I'm going to do some videos on what I consider to be the appropriate open wheel ladder, starting from Formula V, going all the way up to the IR01. Yes, and there is some truth to that. So there have been more than one example I've seen that the number of cars that have finished is 5 or less. No joke, 5 or less. So we'll see how this goes for 15 minutes.
temp is 99 Fahrenheit. 15 minutes. You'll need to get on with this.
Yep, we will need to get on with this.
Follow car number 4 in the right column.
As we are in the Cooper tires. USF 2000 Championship. So this championship is sponsored by Cooper Tires, both in real life and here online. Oh. And I didn't see the guy disconnect.
Up to car number 4. Okay, Dwayne, nice and neat. Stay out of trouble. Green, let's go, let's go. 15 minutes left.
Something happened to the guy up ahead. And the guy behind me had an issue. There seemed to be a lot of issues there. Now I'm dead last. And now I gotta drive.
Reynolds is now in the lead. There's an incident in Coppice.
Car is definitely much more alive than I'm used to as well, which is exciting.
Incident in the S's. It looks like it's Growl. Yellow flag.
I think there's carnage. We may have been done a favor there.
P7. Okay, Dwayne, the next car is Durham.
Oh my God. Come on, car. All I did was take a little bit of weight transfer off. Son of a bee. All right. And that's inexperience.
Leader has just done a 108.6.
To be honest, because...
Four's gone off in the S's. Yellow flag, watch out.
Inexperience with how to handle off slide.
That was a 121.0.
So I need to learn and adjust.
The car in front of us is Growl.
It's a little better, but I want the days of me rolling the car in and out may be over. Need to be much more point to point. Is when I want to roll the car into the corner, it wants to kill me.
That's a new fastest lap for Reynolds, 107.8.
So I have to think ahead now. Okay, I can brake closer now. All right, Adams DC'd.
Your lap time was at 109.7. We think P3's gone off in the old hairpin.
And that's the hit. That's the corner down at the bottom where I slid the car. And we're still trying to kill me. Okay. I'm realizing
Reynolds 107.6
already that I need to be more precise now because I have better equipment. It's going to demand more out of me. Just like there.
There's an incident in Hollywood. All right, Dwayne, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Keep it nice and smooth. Come on,
I can get through that. It might be because, I mean, I did get rear-ended. It might be. It might explain why the way that I'm losing it is off-throttle oversteer, and this car does not do that normally. As you know, it tends to be a little bit more neutral.
Seventh position.
Good cold lap.
Thank you, Paul.
Car left. Clear left.
Somebody just locked up down here again. Yeah, I'm realizing I can carry more speed now on entry. It's making that small little adjustment.
This car is growl.
To get moving. And 5th and 6th are in a battle. Keep battling, guys.
That lap time was 109.4. You're halfway home, got plenty of fuel.
Yeah, I'm so, like, getting used to how quick the car is now. Like, responsively. Slide that bad boy around. Oh, we've had an accident up ahead. Someone lost their wheel.
There's an incident in Coppice. We think it might be Durham.
And that is for position. And we're on the march. It's so nice to be able to get on throttle when I want to. So nice.
B6.
But this corner, this is Hollywood. What happened was the guy behind me did a sympathy spin. That's what happened. He saw me lose it.
That's a new fastest lap for Reynolds, 107.2.
Somehow I'm P6, which is plus, and I remain in front of Brian with a new car. Five minutes.
Okay, Dwayne, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Yeah, gotta learn how to drive all over again.
New fastest lap for Reynolds, 107.2.
Because I can't roll the car into the throttle because the throttle is so much more responsive. It's much more start-stop. Oh, but it's so nice. Like I see such potential once I figure this out. That's the key. I got to figure it out.
The gap to Durham behind is now 9.6. That last lap was a 109.5.
All right. Let's see if I can get some pace now. Right now, I'm just trying to keep my position. I'll be over the moon if I do. Nope. Yeah, it just does not. Does not want to.
You need to push if we're going to hold this position. Blue flag.
Yep. Off throttle oversteer, which this car never does. Never does that. Now, like I set up for the corner, get the weight transfer, doesn't behave. Yep, see? God dang it, why will you not hold the slip angle? You freaking Muppet. And the problem is I may get DQ'd.
Blue flag.
All right.
P7.
I have to drive this really conservatively now. Car just does not.
There's an incident in the S's. It looks like Grau. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Blue flag.
It's almost like my steering sensitivity is too high. It's almost what it feels like. I should have one more lap here. think. Just the car is just more responsive. I gotta be faster.
The car ahead is Durham.
Well, I just threw away probably a plus position here. That's annoying. Very, very annoying. Okay, there's the white flag. Let's just try to get the car home.
White flag, one more lap.
Oof. It's been a rough race. I'll let him go. You have all that outside room. You should be going.
We think it might be Durham. Clear right.
Okay, Durham's had an off.
He's gone off in the S's.
Don't throw it away. Well, even if I would have been able to get this guy by faster, I wasn't getting there. Very frustrating. But I have to give myself...
Hollywood, it looks like Reynolds.
I have to give myself some grace.
P7. Okay, we're done.
Because... first race with this, and this is not an easy track to be on. At all. Alright, let's see if their wing is messed up. Nope. Wing looks fine. Yeah, the car looks fine, just the driver's bad. Okay, what is Hafaz griping about? Let's find out. Okay, let's find out. Okay, he pulls up. Passes that car. Yeah, what's the problem? One, yeah. Okay. Okay, he's got a competitor. You went off. Sorry, guy, that's not... that is a very bad thing to say. Very bad thing to say. Very bad taste to ever do something like that. So I somehow survived. Ended up 7th. Let's find out. We know the SR is going to take a beating on that one. So give me 1 second here as I cut you over. So what I learned from that race, the steering is so quick now. Like I need to slow it down a little bit. Like I just felt like I didn't have the correct steering. Look how much I lost. I lost 7/10. 7/10 of safety rating. Because I'm now below 3 and had a bad race. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, 10 incidents. Let's see what happened here. Ouch. Okay, I lost 1 point. Now, considering I've been hemorrhaging points in this series, I'm okay with 1 point. However, I get ran into by a bunch of people, spin the car, and somehow got it to where I'm pretty happy about that. Pretty happy about that. All right, let's see what's next. What is up next? We are definitely not doing spec Ford, just for the record. We're not doing spec Ford. Not in this car. Yeah, it's not a lot to race. Because we're definitely not doing IMSA. Advanced Mazda. Okay, Advanced Mazda may be a good thing for us to do this week. I have no idea how the Formula Renault is. Well, okay, so let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream for now. I'm going to get a bite of dinner. Then I'm going to come back, and I think we're going to do some skippies and see how this works. This setup works. But yeah, we only lost 1 point. Considering we've lost like 26 and 22, I'm pretty happy with that. So I will be back shortly. Take care, everyone.